Hey everyone, so sorry about the weird lighting. It's a little washed out. But I wanted to do my September wrap up. September was a horrible month. I was incredibly stressed, juggling work and trying to find a house, which we didn't do, and a lot of other stuff. And now I'm facing a week by myself with my husband on a business trip, and yeah, it's just been a horrible month. A lot of sickness as well. Um, so my reading was good though. It was so slow. I really wish that I had read more in September, but like I said, so many stressors. So let's go ahead and go over what I read. Got my notes here. Murder at the Vicarage was the first thing I finished, and it was another really great read. I keep on saying the same thing over and over for Agatha Christie. It's just, it grips you right away, and she has such amazing writing. And I keep on getting nervous that I'm gonna, like, figure out her, like, formula or, like, catch some pattern and be able to guess her books, but that still hasn't happened. I've read several Agatha Christie's, and there's still nothing that, like, I'm like, oh yeah, that's so this is the killer because I know Agatha Christie. It's not like that. It's each one is so unique and wonderful. So I really have enjoyed it a lot, and her twists are so fantastic, but always believable. I think that's a really important distinction, not just twisty, but like believable and twisty. So yeah, Murder at the Vicarage was really, really good. Picked it up for the weird cover and stayed for the really good plot. um, the next one I started was Going Postal, and I cannot believe I'm not done with it. I'm still not done with it. I can't believe it. And I have no excuse. It's just I didn't read as much as I should have during this month. Still enjoying it. It's not because it's bad. Don't anyone think that I'm not done with it because it was bad. I just had a horrible month. So, read through it very slowly. I'm still reading it. It's very good. The protagonist is amazing. I think it's one of my favorite protagonists of any of them, except for maybe Death. So, like, second favorite protagonist. I think Death is still my favorite, but yeah, he's um, his name is Moist, and he is fantastic. He's a fantastic protagonist. Um, but nothing can beat Warbreaker. I just finished Warbreaker a couple days ago, and it was just life changing. Just amazing, amazing book. I just loved it so much. New favorite Sanderson. When I say that, just to clarify for my wheelies, I mean not including the Wheel of Times that Sanderson wrote, because I still kind of count those as Jordan's works because it's Jordan's ideas. So, favorite of the Sandersons that are like actually Sanderson's, like only his works. So yeah, favorite new Sanderson. Don't really want to say too much because I'm about to do a review of that book, but yeah, it's just flippin' fantastic. Must read. If you haven't read it, read it, please. It was amazing. All right. And then the other one, I actually finished Shadow Rising, which is one of my favorites. I don't know what to say about that really, other than the culture of Shadow Rising are just amazingly developed, and I really, really enjoyed those a ton in the reread. Yeah, and it just felt so much faster on the reread because I knew where it was going, and yeah, it's amazing. I'm a little nervous about Fires of Heaven that I started a couple days ago. Fires of Heaven, not quite knowing what it'll be like. It's pretty low on my list. So it'll be interesting to see. Now, I do say it's low on my list, but I was chatting with my brother about Fires of Heaven, and there's a lot of really, really great things that happens in Fires of Heaven. So I say it's low on my list, but is it really that low if so many great things happen in that book that I forgot about? So I forgot quite a few things that I'm not going to say here because I don't do spoilers in my TBR videos or my wrap up videos, but I guess I'm kind of wrong if like all the things that I'm thinking of do actually happen in that book. So we'll see. We'll see if it changes its order. That's a video. I wonder if you would be interested in that. Tell me in the comments below. Do you want me to do now that I'm rereading Wheel of Time, how my order is changed? That's like a video that I'm thinking about doing. Maybe in November. How is my order changing of my Wheel of Times on my reread? Alright, so that was the month of September. So now we're going to do October, which I'm very excited about. I've already started. So I started Words of Radiance. So Words of Radiance is both my mom's and my favorite, my mom and my brother's favorites Stormlight Archive. And I can't wait to see more. The world is very captivating. The magic system is very captivating. So I'm very excited to see that. So can't wait to see more about that world. So Words of Radiance. I just started. After I finish Going Postal, Going Postal I'm still working on, like I said. After I do Going Postal, my short little read this month is one that I added to my year's TBR. My next video is actually going to be like which books I'm adding to my year TBR that I had no clue that I would get to this year, because I am almost done my entire year's TBR and it's only October. So I only have Two Towers, Words of Radiance, Return of the King, and I think that's it. Maybe one Agatha Christie left in my entire rest of my year. And I've been doing 3 books a month-ish. So I had to add some books. So, which is very exciting. So Chronicles of Avonlea is the one that I'm adding. I've wanted to reread it. Honestly, this is one of those books, and you know it's a good book when you want to reread it as soon as you finish it. This is one of those books. I finished it and I wanted to start it all over again. I read it in 2023, so 2 years ago. It's one of those, it's a collection of short stories, and it is one of those, like, you're laughing at one and you're crying at but like a good crying, you know, at the next one. So that is Chronicles of Avonlea. I love this book so much. Then Two Towers will be my last book in October, and it'll bleed into November. I feel bad because I've like postponed it because of Going Postal being so slow. I was going to start Two Towers in September, but now it's pushed to October. I'm very excited for it. It's my favorite of the trilogy. I don't know if people know that, but I am a Two Towers girl. It's my favorite out of the trilogy. It is the shortest as far as I can tell from looking at them. I haven't actually looked at the page count. I probably should have, because it doesn't have the prologue, which is quite lengthy in Fellowship, and it doesn't have the epilogue, which is quite lengthy in Return of the King. So I believe it is the shortest. So I may be able to finish it in October, depending on how everything falls, but I kind of doubt it. So I'm guessing it'll be finished in November, as will Words of Radiance. So it should be a much better month. I'm a little less stressed out this month. Work will still be busy, but the weather's going to start getting nicer, not as hot. I'm so excited to turn my air off of my house and just have natural weather in my house, which is very exciting. I love this kind of time of year. So very excited. The leaves are starting to turn where I'm at, so it's going to be great. So hope y'all have a great October, and I'll see you next time.